One of my favorite parts about doing Final Descent Outdoors is meeting the people, and especially some of our partners that help us put on Final Descent Outdoors. And I'm actually gonna load up with John, Jake, and Josh Cornish, and we're driving from Michigan and Oklahoma, and we're headed to Lewiston, Idaho to help our friends at Rocky Mountain Reloading with some of their marketing needs. It's easy to see why RMR has grown so much as a company the last few years. Great customer service, and it's ran by some great people as well.
Hi, I'm Jake Wilcox. I'm the owner and president of Rocky Mountain Reloading. 10 years ago, I started this company when I wanted to reload for a lot cheaper, so I decided that I needed to buy 5,000 bullets at a time. But I was newlywed, and I was working full-time and going to school full-time, and my wife was like, there is no way I am going to let you buy 5,000 bullets at a time. So I said, you know, I'll buy 5,000 of them and I'll sell 4,000, keep 1,000 for myself. I was obsessed with bullets. I ended up selling them for a little bit more than what I'd paid for them, and I had 1,000 bullets left over for myself, plus a little money. I ended up graduating from college with a degree in political science, which is pretty much worthless. So I had a couple of options. Since I had graduated from the police academy, I could then apply for the FBI, which is what my dream sort of was. Or I could continue my education and go to law school. It was very difficult because I had gotten accepted to the FBI and law school on almost the same day. So we move up here and we go to law school, and I hated it. I could not think of any reason why God would ever want me to be a lawyer. And so I thought, you know, instead of maybe getting an internship like everyone else in law school was doing, I am going to go and see if I can find some bullets. That summer, I worked my butt off. Our company grew. I was able to find a good supply. Obviously, the political situation benefited our industry a lot. We moved our shop from a little garage in Lewiston by 16 by 20 feet to a building that was about 2,000 square feet. That was when we decided that it was time to be our own supplier. And we're producing several different pistol bullets, soon be producing some 223 rifle bullets. I see no end in sight. When I started this company, one of the very first things that I did was I said, we're going to have free shipping on everything. Most of our orders are going out within 24 hours of being placed, with the vast majority of those going out the same day they are placed. One of the things our packaging team does is they send a personalized note out with every single order. The response has been amazing. A lot of people would say it's not that big a deal to make a high quality pistol bullet. Pistols typically you shoot 10 feet and it just goes into the dirt and nobody cares. I care. Right now our standard for our lead cores when it comes to our pistol bullets is plus or minus 4/10 of a grain. The guy that just wants to shoot in the dirt, he can do that. The guy that wants to shoot one hole groups, he can do that. All with the same bullet. So I'm Jacob Wilcox from Rocky Mountain Reloading, and I would like to welcome you to the family.
You know, outside of meeting some incredible companies, we also meet some other incredible people, and especially some of the outfitters that we hunt with. And if you've watched Final Descent Outdoors much over the last few years, Miller Valentine of Miller Brothers Outfitters has been on the show a bunch, and it's easy to see why we love to hunt the Miller Ranch. What a stud. Dude, this dude sat in your, how long did you keep him in your freezer?
A year.
A year before we do it. It's like, oh, it's no big deal. I mean, a giant. Wow. That is that's a big old whitetail deer.
It's 191 and 6/8.
191 and 6/8. Free range.
Free range.
And that's why we come here. That's what we're after.
That's it. That's it, bro.
I like this guy. So this last year, I actually got a phone call from Miller, and he was saying that he had a client that had to back out on an antelope hunt, and he asked if I would want it. And I said, of course, when is it? And he said, season ends tomorrow. Well, I'm actually coaching my son's flag football team, and we have a game that morning. And so we go to the game. I'm actually gonna load up Matthias. We've got everything in the truck, and immediately after the game, we head straight to the Miller Ranch. It's about a 5.5 hour drive, but we head there hoping that we can get it done in just a few hours. right, so we just finished up the football game with Matthias. We got Matthias in the back here, and we are headed towards Texas to hunt with Miller Brothers Outfitters. And I have to be at church Sunday, so it's Saturday. This is a crazy trip, but I couldn't turn it down. So we're gonna hopefully get down there and get it done in just a couple hours. So we'll see what happens. So we don't have any time to waste. We get to the Miller Ranch, we get our clothes changed, and we head on out hoping that we can find us an antelope. The antelope that we're hunting here is 60,000 acres, but the majority of their antelope are in this pasture that the lodge actually sits on. So hopefully we can actually be in a place to start scouting them here in 10, 15 minutes and try to get an idea where they're at. So. Well, the stock is on, and we've actually found a herd of antelope that's got 2 really nice shooter bucks in it. But the problem is the Miller Ranch has had a ton of rain, and so the grass is really high, making this spot and stock that much tougher. Well, we're now several hundred yards away from the truck and it starts pouring rain, but there's no turning back. We got to get it done. We've had close encounter after close encounter, but we just haven't been able to seal the deal, and we're starting to run low on camera light. So if this is going to happen, it's going to have to happen quick. After close encounter, after stalking for several hours, we're finally able to use the mesquite trees to get in position, and we got these antelope moving from left to right, and I just need to be patient and wait for one of these big bucks to step out and give me a shot. You know, this will be a hunt that I'll never forget, mainly because I got to share it with my son Matthias. I mean, he was right beside me throughout the entire process, through the whole stock on these antelope, and it was an incredible experience, and it's also my biggest goat to date. So once again, it's easy to see why we love to hunt with the Miller Brothers Outfitters.
Do you have any? I don't know. Oh my gosh, look at the kid. What in the world? What's happening, man? How are you, dude? I'm great.
This 60,000 acre ranch actually has some of the best free range aoudad hunting anywhere in the country. And my buddy Roy Stouffer has actually bought an aoudad hunt on the Miller Ranch, and he asked if I would tag along and film. And of course I said yes.
All right, first morning.
Hopefully we can get on one this morning and knock him down. So got this guy behind us. We're gonna go for his older brother. Maybe we'll get it done. What do you think, man?
I'm ready to do it. Let's get her done.
Let's go. Let's go meet Miller.
Well, we've only been on the ranch a couple minutes and we're already seeing a ton of aoudad from the road. Well, these aoudad actually run down off of the flats down into the cliff rock, but Miller has a good idea where they're headed, so the stalk is on. You know, there's nothing easy about this. It's really tough terrain, and we have a ton of aoudad, which means a ton of eyeballs to fool if we're gonna get a chance to take a shot.
That's the point right there. That'll be right below us, so I'd be ready to roll, because they could come right up over that cap and be in our lap. They were moving towards the cap when we were over there, so just keep your eyes peeled, and if you see one come up, we'll sit down and let them come to us.
We're taking our time moving into position, and we're using the scrub brush to kind of inch our way forward so we can finally get in position for Roy to take a shot. We've belly crawled over cactus and rocks, but we finally got in position on a big ram, and we're just waiting for him to turn and give us a broadside shot.
Yeah, that's him right there in that clearing, Roy. About he hit him.
You got it all?
Oh, man, come on, bro. Hear my
Play behind the camera.
asking questions. Did I get it? Did I get it? I'm insulted. Oh, let's go right there. That's what it is. Look at it. Put the old vortex on him. Smashed him. Place is a zoo, man. Miller, you got it going on, my friend.
Well, Roy hit the aoudad. Looked like he hit him hard. He went 20, 30 yards to the right into a cedar, and we saw him go down. Don't know if he's expired or not, but we're gonna give him some time. We're gonna go get a little side by side. Great aoudad. I can't wait to go see him, man. Look at that.
Can't beat that right there, buddy.
No, sir. Can't beat that right there. Get him from behind. Man, look at all that hair. Oh, those are awesome. I mean, dude, that's a stud.
Ow! Got cactus to the toe. Oh, God, did it again. Decided to get him up here on the rock so you can kind of see him. He's got unbelievable chaps. Miller, what do you think this ram goes? I mean,
Man, I'm not sure. We'll have to put a tape on him, but he's definitely a 30-inch ram.
incredible property here. Man, you guys got aoudad, you got whitetail, hogs, just an incredible place. Easy to see why we love to hunt here. And Roy, you got an incredible trophy, my friend.
I'm very pleased. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
You know, both of these hunts were really awesome, and it's so cool to think that one ranch has so many different types of animals to hunt. I'm reminded of the parable that Jesus teaches in Matthew 25 about separating the sheep from the goats. On the right hand are the sheep, because they saw Jesus when he was hungry, cold, and alone, and they provided for him. But the goats, on the other hand, did not. So the goats respond, Jesus, when did we see you hungry or alone or cold? And Jesus' response is, I tell you the truth, what you did for the least of these, you did for me. So what Jesus is saying is that us as Christians should be known for how we love other people. He's saying that we should be able to be set apart, that people should see Jesus in us by the words that we speak and the things that we do. So Christian, can people see Jesus in you? Do they see him in the things that you do? Do they hear about him in the words that you speak? Are you a sheep or are you a goat? So today, if you don't know Jesus as your Savior, we'd love to help you make that decision. If we can be praying for you in any way, for you to be a better man, a better woman, a better follower of Jesus, we'd love to do that too. Go to our website, send us an email, go to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, shoot us a message, let us know how we can be praying for you and encouraging you in your walk with the Lord. Thanks for watching today's episode, and we'll see you next week.